for now. Hello! How is everyone today? Hopefully fairly good. This is Werewolf. Dupless! How are you? I actually want to try some stuff. I don't actually have... Oh god, I've not got Discord downloaded on this PC. But I wanted to see if I could go over to the YouTube side and just look at it. The bot may crash randomly. I'm hoping that it doesn't. In about 10 minutes or so, the bot will realize that we should be live. Also, I'm going to go and just do a thing real quick. Also, they were clearly hoping that this would take something from Doom. I want to show everyone the intro real quick. You better damn well bear witness, goddamn. Were you the one that suggested this? I thought this was Izzy that suggested this. Someone suggested this. I mean, there aren't. You're completely correct. There definitely aren't. I guess I'm completely correct, but... Was it a pretty good opening, though? It told you basically nothing about it aside from the fact that the wolves are somehow related to a hidden spirit world, which I suppose makes sense. We're just going to go through on easy because I do not want to play this game on normal. Whatever the hell Endron is.
The wild. The weaver. And the worm. 3 primal forces from which the world, Gaia, springs. The wild is creation, formless and abundant. The weaver shapes, making order out of chaos. The worm, whose purpose was to destroy the old, to make room for the new, went mad. Now, a force of corruption, feeding on greed, malice, and hate. It ravages Gaia. Through its unwitting accomplices, mankind. The balance between those three forces is long gone now. Insidiously, the worm gains more and more ground every day, vitalized by the damage humans have brought to the Earth. We, the werewolves, remain, born of man, beast, and spirit. We are the vindication of Gaia and the wild.
Oh damn, they're totally getting the maximum usage out of that footage. They made one video and they're gonna use it. God, that sounds spiteful. I'm gonna stop. This guy looks like a biker.
All right. They should be ready now.
The best way to get Indran out of the region is to attack their bottom line. We have a plan to convince them there's no profit to be had here. Ludmilla, if you please.
I've recently gained access to the system that controls all the on-site oil pumps. That's our target. We tamper with the pumps and send dummy data to the system to make them think their oil field has run dry.
Will that really be enough?
According to the internal files I got my hands on,
Hold up.
they treat unprofitable sites like gangrenous limbs. They'll give this one the chop right away.
Hey, look at that. Seems like it's actually listening. Hey Dupless, why don't you try connecting your two accounts? You might have to go back into the Discord to see how to do that again. According to the internal, let's see.
I don't know. Even if we do manage to push them out, they'll only set up somewhere else.
I'm pretty sure that's
We
you.
need to hurt them,
Pretty
bring
sure.
them down, not chase them away.
We've already talked about this, Kahal. They're too close to the cairn. If we stage an attack, they'll look for the ones who did it. I don't want Indran's eyes on our home. Our best option is to work in the shadows.
But if something goes wrong, my wife ends up on her own in enemy territory. I don't like it.
I'm going to be fine, Call. We've been preparing this for weeks. We've calculated the risks.
And if there's any sign of trouble, you and I go in and retrieve her. But I'd rather we stay covert. Ludmilla will have the easiest time on her own.
I'm heading out. I want to be done before daybreak. Take care of Adana while I'm away. I think she's going a little crazy all cooped up in here.
It's our duty to be here. She needs to learn that it's hers too.
She's just a teenager, Call. We were young once too, remember? Take care of her while I'm out. Love you. See you soon.
That sounded like they were talking through a phone rather than, you know, standing directly in front of each other.
We've been stuck in this cave for weeks studying Endrin's movements. At least now we finally got a plan. I hope we're done here soon. I don't like thinking that Ludmilla's on her own, Rodko.
I understand. She's my sister, remember?
What about Rafik? He never leaves his lupus shape. No one would have noticed him.
I gave it a lot of thought. Her chances of success are better if she's alone. It's as simple as that. If things don't go as planned, you can tear through as much Endrin scum as you like to get her out. But for now, we stay put. Go. Rest while we wait.
Well, it definitely accepted the link account thing. Hey, okay, check your logs on YouTube and see if it worked.
Got everything squared away?
Not a lot to square away. All I'm doing is pressing a button once Ludmilla gets me hooked up. Still got a ways to go before I can do much more than that. If I tried to breach their network, they'd be on us in a second.
She is frustrated.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're 10 times better at hacking than me or Rotko with your eyes closed. Just give it time.
I know, but... Thanks. A little pep talk never hurts. But how are you doing? Talk to your daughter yet?
No, not yet. I'm just heading her way.
This guy is totally a biker. Look at those tattoos. Look at that vest. Oh man, I like vests. Vests are great. What sort of vest do you wear?
Not looking forward to packing all this up tomorrow morning.
Is that Rafik?
What do you think, old friend? Yeah, that makes 2 of us. Not too keen on this plan. Hey, how you doing?
I'm bored out of my mind. There's nothing to do here, and it's wet and miserable.
We're
She's
not
here
on
to learn.
vacation, 80. We're here for Gaia, for the cairn, and you're here to learn how we do things.
I know, but couldn't I have learned how we do things back at Tarker's Mill? It's not like you've got me helping out with the mission or anything.
Try connecting with the spirits. Feel their presence around you. The pain Endron's causing them. That connection makes you a Garu.
I'm trying. Believe me, but I just can't.
Don't worry. It's always harder before your first change. And if the change never comes, if you're human, like your mother, that's fine. She may not feel the spirits, but she's the finest infiltrator we have.
Why didn't you go with Mom anyway? She's all alone out there. If something happens to her...
I wish I could have. But Rodko wants us to keep a low profile. And there's no one better at that than your mom.
Rodko's a dumbass.
Hey, that's your uncle you're talking about. And the leader of our pack. You know it's his job to make those decisions. Everything will be all right, don't worry. Try to focus on the spirits. We'll be leaving this place soon.
Okay, so that's interesting. I just want to talk about that real quick, because if Kahal is a Garu and Ludmilla is a half Garu, that meaning that she ended up being a Garu that ended up that came from a Garu coupling but never ended up getting the gift or the change. That means that there is a potential that his daughter here is one. It's weird. Like, Garu are very difficult to breed because once they lose their gift, they almost never get it back.
Oh, wake up! We're gonna need you.
So that's part of why they're a dying race. They're just getting less and less common.
A helicopter just touched down on the site's landing pad. Apparently it's some Endron exec. Their presence is shaking things up.
What does it imply?
Shaking things up how?
Guard patrols have been changed, and some areas have been locked down, including the one Ludmilla's in. They still haven't discovered her, though.
So what's the plan now?
The mission's sunk. We go in there, get her out, and wait for things to quiet down. But to get her off-site, the locked-off areas need to be manually unlocked, and Ludmilla's stuck on the wrong side.
Shit.
Fortunately, she has already secured a terminal. She'll guide you to her location over the radio. Go now. Bring her back.
Also, yeah, you're right, Duplis. He probably is a
Ludmilla,
pedal power
I'm on my
biker.
way.
Remember, stay out of sight. I'll open any door I have access to through their network. I've opened all the external ducts.
So how the hell? Okay, Endron is literally right outside our door. How did we get here without them noticing? I have questions. The size and speed of the Lupus allows them to sneak into many places without being noticed, but the Lupus can't use technology, and if seen, will cause humans to react. Hold shift. Hold. Is that shift? I'm holding shift. Ah, there we go.
I'm locked in the turbine room in the center of the site. You'll have to get here without being seen. The area you're passing through should be deserted right now, though.
Stealth wolf.
Door's locked. Ava?
There's gotta be a terminal close by. Find it. Oh, and deactivate any cameras you see while you're at it.
Penumbra vision. R to toggle penumbra vision. The penumbra vision allows Cahal to peer into the spirit world, letting him sense things such as threats, spirits, and other connections. Like that. Yeah, this is a different kind of story time. How you doing, Blackjack?
Guards. Ludmilla, we've got a lot of company.
The arrival of the Endron exec has changed their setup. Tell me where you are.
I'm looking at the southern part of the outer fence. And a shit ton of guards. There's no way I'll be able to make a move without being seen.
Southern part of the outer fence. Got it. There. That should distract us for a few minutes. But if a guard does see you...
He won't live long enough to raise the alarm. They sold their souls to Endron. They don't get any mercy.
Hell of a time for a malfunction. I'll go check it out.
Takedown. So takedown is one way of dealing with unalerted guards or civilians. Takedowns increase Cahal's rage. The more rage, the more dangerous the Krynos will be in combat.
Any idea what could have caused it?
I don't care. Just want it fixed and fast. Some big shot just arrived on site. Folks upstairs want everything to be perfect.
Wolves can move faster in stealth, it looks like. Which I suppose makes sense. Also, Blackjack, I'm super excited to say that we now have a functioning YouTube bot. Do you want to go and check it out on the YouTube side? It's great. It's a bit slow, though. I'm sure the Dupless can tell you all about it.
I'm in the refinery.
Perfect. I'm not far now. Nearly at the passageway leading into it.
It's also in debug mode right now, so I could keep an eye on it.
Shit! Something's following me.
What is it?
I think it's a black spiral dancer. He's...
Ludmilla, just hold on. Fuck. Rodko.
I heard. No more sticking around. We fight. Now go. I'll meet you with Rafik.
I'm done fucking around.
That was a little too fast to be effective. Combine quick attacks, strong attacks, and jump attacks to perform combos to raise the Krynos rage. The rage multiplier is applied as long as the Krynos is released. Yeah, you gotta link your account on YouTube because it doesn't know who you are. Well, he's dead.
I've hacked into their system. Now, stay low. I can see they've got snipers in the next room.
Special move, healing. Healing throughout a fight is important. Beware, healing consumes rage. I don't think we took very much damage. I am playing it on easy, by the way. Special move, leap. Combat stances. Key to switch between heavy and agile stances. Agile stances bring speed and fast rage regeneration. Heavy stance offers resistance to strong attack, and strong attack. Each stance has its own set of special moves. Switch between the two stances for better effectiveness in combat. I guess the heal. Where is my rage? Is the rage the yellow bar? I'm going to assume it's the yellow bar.
Wait, I'll open that for you. Just watch out.
Silver damage. Silver is the Krynos weakness. Silver damage will lower the maximum health of the Krynos for the rest of the fight. Gotcha. Don't take too much silver damage. Oh, and we can dash. You're coming with me. So you could farm double logs by keeping your account separate? I mean, I guess, but I would ban you from gaining any logs if you did that. Okay, that was weird. Hey, I saw that. I call hacks. Did I just take down that guy?
There.
All right. Also, I believe, Dupless, I need to make an adjustment.
Ludmilla!
Call. Tell 80.
No! Please, no!
Oh no, not the wife indeed. Target locking, yep. Oh, really? You're gonna go with that as a... This feels like a fighting game scenario of all things, which seems very strange to me. The Frenzy. That's R to trigger the Frenzy. Frenzy can be triggered once the Fury is at peak. In Frenzy, the Krynos gets the advantages of each stance, speed and power. However, in Frenzy, the Krynos can't use its special moves nor healing. Once the Fury is depleted, the Frenzy will stop. Oh no, not the wife.
Ludmilla! It's me, Cahal. Listen to me! Cahal, damn it! No. You need to fight the rage. Cahal, this Rafik! Stop it! No!
What have I done? Rafik!
There's no time to mourn. We need to go.
Just reported back to base. Not that there's anything to report.
No kidding.
Though I guess we've got a special guest coming tonight.
Yeah, an Endron rep, no less. She should be here soon.
You know they're hiring, right? Think you'd ever make the move to Endron? Hey! What the...
Alright, I have a crossbow. I completely forgot that I had a crossbow.
All clear, Dusk. We're good to go.
How do I use that crossbow?
"5 years ago, I abandoned the woods of Tarker's Mill. I abandoned my cairn. Endrin killed my wife. I gave in to rage. The worm touched my soul. I had to leave my daughter. It was the hardest decision I ever made.
And in other news, Endrin is joining the fight against global warming. The energy company today announced that their new biofuel will be hitting the market soon. This revolutionary new formula will be unveiled alongside the opening of their new headquarters in...
This exile was my only choice. I'd become a danger to my pack. I often wonder what's become of them. Of Rodko, of Ava, of 80. This is the closest I've been to Tarker's Mill in 5 years.
Call. We're here. You're up.
How much time do we have before they notice the guards on the outside have gone quiet?
They report in by radio every hour. That's our deadline for getting our hands on the explosives and getting out of here.
What do your clients intend to do with them anyway?
The Weatherstormers? They're planning on blowing up a big Magadon pharmaceutical plant.
Good fucking riddance. I know Magadon's methods. They're the scum of the earth.
And guess what? These explosives were originally headed to Endrin, another megacorp of assholes. Stealing from them is just icing on the cake.
Let's go through the plan again, just to make sure everything's clear.
You've got to swap the delivery label on the crate of explosives intended for Endrin. You do that, and they'll load us up with smiles on their faces. All you've got to do is open the gate to their delivery bay for me. I'll create a diversion while you're exchanging the labels.
Got it. We'll have to play it tight, though. One hiccup and the plan falls through.
We'll have you sneak around back by their storage facility. Security should be pretty thin there, especially if you go through the ventilation ducts.
All right. I'm off.
Hey, before you go, are you sure you're up for this, man? You seem kind of stressed out back in the truck.
Just been a long time since I've been out this way. Brings back memories. Forget it. We've got a job to do.
I wonder if he knows that he's a
If
werewolf.
you need me, I'm just a chirp away. Good luck, brother.
Yeah, dunno. The storytelling in this is super stilted. Not just the animations, but also just, oh no, something bad could happen to Ludmilla. Oh no, something bad happened to Ludmilla. Oh no, it's the Black Spiral Dancer in a place where the worm has been, yeah, just, yeah. Not subtle in the slightest.
Do our inventory checks for next month.
Huh? What? I got eyes on you.
Oh wow. It literally just game overs you. Wow. I was not expecting it to be that strict. I guess they did say one slip up, right?
Let's do our inventory.
Gotta murder. Because murdering shows that we can.
I'm inside.
Good. Try to keep a low profile, would you?
don't think there's any downside to murder. We just get a resource out of it. Maybe if we get too much rage, then it's a bad thing, but I don't know.
I'm sure it is. They're going toe-to-toe with a group of activists right now. Lambda. If I were you, I'd stay here. Keep your head down.
Can I not? Wolf can't hide under desk. What game is this?
Loose wolf on the premises.
What?
Raise the security level. Be on the lookout. Sound the.
I'm sorry. How the hell did you see me?
One less fucker.
Locked by a computer. Okay, we gotta go over here instead. So Dupless, how's your day going? You having a good one?
Say they're going green by the end of the year.
The only thing green about that fuel's the label. It's the same shit with new branding. A marketing stunt.
Yeah. I was wondering how that worked. More murder. Lots of murder. I don't know. I'm not expecting much. We'll see though. Oh wow. Boing. 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 That's some really weird animation on the wolf's jump. Are there collectibles that I need to worry about? Doesn't seem like it. I forgot about Penumbra Vision. We can't let that game out of sight. Oh, I see. Penumbra Vision stays around until we start moving.
They're not running the most attractive operation here.
I mean, they're pumping out weapons for Endron, not selling timeshares. Looks probably aren't their priority.
I made it to the delivery bay.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
Yeah, those two could definitely see me. Just some more casual murder. We'll wait until he goes past. Or does that, I guess. I love it when all the guards face the same direction. Makes it real easy to sneak past him. It's so interesting that they put the limitation on the wolf form that you couldn't use technology with
Dusk.
it, but it just swaps so fast.
Once I've got their attention, you go find what we came for and slap on this fancy new delivery label. Got it?
Like, why bother putting the limitation on there?
Hey, you in the truck. What are you doing here? I'm just here for a pickup, man. Pickup? What are you talking about? There's no pickup on the schedule. Check it again. I gotta be on there. You really think I'd drive all the way out to the Ashland and no? Search that truck. Then we'll see about that pickup.
Knock yourself out, bud.
Wolfie, wolfie, wolf.
According to the intel we received, the crates of explosives should be stored around here.
There they are.
All right, Dusk. The delivery label's been switched.
Then it's time for us to get the hell out of Dodge.
Wait. I smell something. Give me a minute to check it out.
Do you mean get the hell out of Doge? The penumbra vision can be used to detect specific threats such as... Hey, that's a lot of silver. And the bot crashed. Look at that. What happened? Ah, dang it. Yep. We are out of uses. Hold up a moment. I'm gonna fix this. We're just gonna turn off the YouTube bot again, I guess. YouTube, this is the reason why we never use you. Okay, where did it start? Huh. I guess I could. There we go. Well, Salaman bot's back to just being a Twitch bot. Oh, look, more explosives. Are those mechs? Those are mechs. And that's silver. Keep the silver rounds to one side for the moment. The client hasn't paid the boss yet. Orlov has ordered that nothing be delivered until the invoice is paid. Order CJU 657. Silver.
I knew I smelled it. Silver. Whoever ordered this intends to kill Garu. Dusk. They're shipping out silver bullets. You know what that means.
Change of plans?
Change of plans. I need to find out who's buying these bullets and why. Buy me some more time.
Look, they got robots though. Big bots. Boing, boing. This is a really floaty jump.
Endrin, here for the special order.
The silver bullets? Who even uses that shit? Is she picking up some golden guns while she's at it?
You know what they say. The client is king, especially when the client's name is Endrin.
Uh-huh. I don't know where this goes, but I am an event. We are also part of an event.
What? Let's make a run.
What? Huh. You still convinced it's a good game, Dupless? We'll see. Or at least a B game.
So, who's the lady the boss is meeting with upstairs?
She's from Endrin, here for the special order.
The silver bullets? Who even uses that shit? Is she picking up some golden guns while she's at it?
You know what they say. The client is king, especially when the client's...
Wonder if I can kill him.
Just my imagination.
Shipment's loaded. How are things on your end?
Shouldn't be much longer.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how bad that instant stealth fails are.
1 week.
Is that a robot?
Endrin doesn't like waiting.
Oh, paying, clearly. You're not getting anything until Endrin is paid up. You can tell that to your President Watkins in person.
I don't think you understand what's at stake here.
Oh, I understand that you've just been attacked and you're looking to hit back. I also understand that you need our ammunition to do that. And we've got that ammunition.
What was that animation?
Yes. Ready and waiting to go as soon as you've paid us. Sorry, mate.
He looked like he just
This is
slid.
business.
Well, fuck you two. Then we'll attack Tarker's Mill without your help. And rest assured, Mr. Watkins will hear about this.
Tarker's Mill. Hey. You and I need to talk.
Who are you? How'd you get in?
I'm asking the questions. Who are you talking to?
Now, die!
Bollocks! Security, alert!
I guess we murder now. Well, there's definitely a lot of painting of the walls here. I have no idea what a spirit point is, but that sounds good.
Tarker's Mill. My old cairn. Adana. I have to go back.
Okay. Agile, heavy. Do we want to be an agile werewolf? I feel like being an agile werewolf. But also general werewolf. Regenerative metabolism. I like that. That sounds good. We're going to go ahead and learn that. There we go.
Dusk.
What the fuck are you doing, Go? I just had to pop a couple guards who wanted to put a bullet in my head. Get the fuck back here already.
Ah,
Sorry
yes,
that I
drinking
didn't have a
makes us
choice.
angrier.
Keep the engine running. We're out of here as soon as I get back.
So we are a booze-fueled werewolf? Is that what we are? Okay, that's locked. Yeah. We definitely couldn't have handled the paltry number of guards that they threw at us. Turn those off. Huh. Interesting.
Take your position, speed. Maximum alert until the situation's clear.
How do I sabotage these? Apparently that's how.
Send reinforcements.
And that's the get it silver. I don't think the bullets do much to me. Which, I mean... Hold up. Shoot me. Yeah, bullets barely do anything. We kind of knew that would be the case, but still, jeez. Man, look at all those men's.
Hello? Heads up.
Area compromised.
I think that they did end up getting the feel of being an unstoppable werewolf killer. About right. Because, yeah, it's just good. Look at all the blood everywhere, though. They are going to have to call in so many cleaners. This is where Viscera cleanup comes out. You're coming with me. Are we good? Nope, one more. Jam everywhere. Just so much jam. I think I've gone backwards. Oh yeah, I definitely went backwards. Step, grab. Was that a bear? That definitely didn't sound like a wolf. It sounds like they're mixing the sound effect for bear roars with wolf sounds. Wolf growls, I guess. I could be wrong about that.
Where are we headed?
Tarker's Mill.
Oh, press any key to continue.
too late. Engine is already here.
What do we do?
Stop the truck.
What's even down there?
My home. Dusk, stay out of this.
Wait! Call!
Rodko! Rodko, they've cleared our northern line. They have an exo.
We'll take care of the wounded later. We have to stop them.
Let's go!
Ooh, Rutko got an eye patch since the last time.
Over there!
You know what? Werewolves versus mech suits seems like a fun fight. Let's watch this go through.
Right.
Rodko.
You'll regret that. Clever boy. Ultra fall back!
Fucking Silver. Tell me, where's Adana? Don't worry, Cahal. Your daughter didn't fight this battle.
How are your wounds?
Riddled with silver. They'll take days to heal. But things would have been far worse if you hadn't stepped in.
I just did what I had to do. Nothing more.
I honestly never thought I'd see your face again. Why'd you come back, Cahal?
I heard that the cairn was going to be attacked. I was afraid for you. For Adana.
And how did you hear that?
I overheard Endron talking about it on my last job. I may have left Tarker's Mill, but I never turned my back on it. I couldn't just abandon you.
You found it easy enough 5 years ago. Your cairn and your daughter have always needed you. I tried to tell you that.
Where is she, Rodko?
With Ava. Working undercover at the biggest Indran site in the Pacific Northwest. Best option available to us after the failure of our last mission.
Rodko, you let Adana infiltrate Adrian? My fucking daughter? After what happened with her mother?
Your daughter is the best undercover agent I have. We will not win our fight for Gaia without first bringing Indran down. And with your daughter on the inside, we're closer than ever. She may not fight like we do, but she's every bit as strong. You should respect that. The work she's doing inside Indran is absolutely vital. More so after what their private fucking army just did to us. I'm afraid her work won't be able to stop Indran from retaliating against us. Not after our last mission.
Your last mission? What do you mean?
You remember the old abandoned mine not far from here? Indran bought it and turned it into a training center for their new recruits. I launched an attack to wipe them out, but Tank Girl stopped us. The woman you saw in the exo during the attack, she drove us back.
Tank Girl, you call her. I encountered her during my last mission. She was trying to buy silver bullets from an arms dealer. That's where I learned she was planning an attack on the cairn.
Major Grainer. That's the name our men give her. But to us, she's Tank Girl. And She leads Endron's troops with
I'm
about
sorry,
as much
Tank
grace.
Girl? That's the best you
Their
could come
attack
up
on
with.
the cairn was their first wave
What
of
about
revenge
Lefty?
for our attack on the training center. We managed to repel them this time, but it's only a temporary victory. They might return at any moment. And Endron just keeps recruiting soldiers.
Then we've got to go back to the mine and destroy their training center. It's the only way to buy the cairn any sort of safety. No matter how brief.
Go back? No. Not until I'm well again. Then we can strike.
Tell me about Idana. How have you trained her?
Just as I promised you. I trained her to be a warrior. I taught her everything she needed to fight. To defend herself. So that we wouldn't see a repeat
I have
of
not.
what happened to Ludmilla.
I have not played the tree simulator game. I'm deciding that that's probably going to end up being the finale. We're just going to spend an entire day going through trees.
You say that, but she's working undercover inside entrance walls. That doesn't sound like your kind of training.
Idana decided that she could best aid our struggle through more covert means. It took me some time to come around, but she was right. She's a talented infiltrator, just like her mother.
Look where that
Rest
got her
assured,
mother.
though, Idana's just as much Garu as you or me. Her first change will come in time, no matter what path she chooses to take.
Tell me about Ava. How's she doing?
When you went into exile, she succeeded you as my lieutenant. She was ready and willing, but it was hardly a smooth transition. I was forced to make some concessions.
I can imagine. There are a lot of humans in the cairn. A lot more than when I was here.
Ava's lamb to mankind.
I'd heard about a group of activists. They're actually getting a lot of attention at the moment. Not sure if that's the best thing for the pack.
That's what I thought too. At first.
At first. So you've changed your mind about humans. That's a surprise.
A lot of things have changed in the past 5 years. Myself included. For the longest time, I never trusted humans. But then I saw how they fought. How they stood strong for what they believed in. I saw their potential. Even I had to admit that Ava was right. The humans have been stalwart allies in our fight for Gaia. And now you've seen firsthand what Indran is doing to us. Our ranks grow thinner every year. Ava's humans
Holy crap, it's
aren't
Sun
afraid
Gnif.
to put their lives on the line for the planet. What more could I ask for?
How you doing? What's up, my dude? Have you heard of this game at all? It's a treat for the eyes. And I mean that in the most sarcastic way possible.
I'll take care of that goddamn training center myself. You know I can handle it on my own.
No. You're no longer a part of this pack. It's my responsibility.
And how long will it take for you to get there? Days? Weeks? If they return, the cairn will fall.
Huh. I'll think about it. Go pay your respects to your Fen and come back to me. Then...
Ah, yes. The significantly better version. We were doing a, what do you call it? We were doing something else related to this series.
Killed my son.
Text adventure, that was the
He's
term.
lost a lot of blood. I don't know if he'll make it.
I was enjoying that.
His wife yet?
I need to get back to that.
She bled out just before they shot him.
Yeah, we were doing Heart of the Forest before this. But yeah, how you doing, Sunganif? You've heard it's awful. Oh, it's bad. 4 stealth sections. Thankfully, it seems like you can just enrage if you start to get close to Cot. And then just, you know, murder everything in the room and no one even cares.
Hello, Call.
Is that... Okay.
How many many did you lose?
Kahal, I'm glad you're back. And we lost a lot of good people today. We're lucky it wasn't worse.
Piranha
But with
bites.
half our survivors wounded, another attack would be the end of us.
Oh, like Elix? And, what do you call it? The Gothic series? You know, it does kind of have that sort of charm to it, doesn't it? Oh, just wait until you see the actual combat. The combat's alright. But it's just alright so far. Yeah. I played a little bit of Risen way back in the day. I never actually played any of them. I hear Gothic still holds up pretty well. Rodko, come talk to me. Came to talk to me. He's come around to seeing things my way. He spoke a lot about Mom and Dad too. But I left. I never wanted to hear about him again. I've gone back to school. I'm going to study biology and chemistry. Everything that makes up Gaia originates from there. Ava is very happy.
That was 2 years ago now.
What? I question what that's still doing here. If it was 2 years ago. I had an argument with Rodko. He didn't want to understand, but I'll never train with him again. It's over. Now Ava is teaching me. She shares all her computing knowledge with me. She teaches me lessons from Mom about infiltration techniques and her philosophy about the place that humans also have in our fight. Ava would like me to go back to school. That's what I think I'll do.
Your mother would have been so proud.
The storytelling is so stilted in this. If I think Elix... Oh, I've never played Elix. I have no idea if it's, like, bad or not. All I know is that this is a bit weird. You should have seen one of the cutscenes from earlier. It just went... Oh my god. I don't know how to describe it. It's like they failed to complete a lot of the animations. Also... Hold up a moment. Pay out wood chips. Accounts file. Invalid argument. Sorry, the bot crashed real quick. I am trying to figure out what's going on with the bot. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Let me check the Toml real quick. Piranha games have janky combat, super low production values, and good quest and world design. That's kind of what I've heard about them, yeah. They've essentially made the same game 9 or 10 times in a row now. You'd think they'd be nailing it at this point. I imagine that there's the problem might be that they don't... They likely don't switch out who's in what position most of the time. And it seems to be working, so no reason to change stuff, right? Why would you change what's not broken? Let me do something real quick. I was messing with some settings recently, and apparently those settings are not holding very well. So Windows, why do you have like the jankiest things? I really hate how Windows uses the wrong way slash, because it really screws with a lot of my stuff. Wood chips file is not that. Accounts file is that. So, what brings you to us today, Sungdinner? Bot's down. Don't worry. I don't know why it keeps crashing, is the thing. It keeps crashing whenever it's trying to pay out wood chips, but not all the time. Hold up. Let me check the log. I'm sure there's a specific person that it's trying to pay out. Paper Duplis, Mitsud. I don't know who that is. You have a morning to kill? Well, hopefully this is a good way to kill it.
Millie used to say the same thing.
Oh, by the way, Sunganif, this game started with an infiltration into a evil energy company. Would you like to guess how exactly that infiltration ended? It's great. I'll give you 3 guesses. I've given up waiting for my dad to return. He'll never come back, that's for sure now. He's just abandoned me, like he abandoned everyone. Here, Rodko continues to try and train me, but I'm not interested. Being a Garou doesn't interest me. I don't see myself as one. I don't want to be like them. I want to follow the path of my mom. Be an undercover agent.
Following in her mother's footsteps.
Can we do anything with this? Oh yeah, it's a spirit point. Neat. I forgot that we should probably be using that more often. Just to look around for things. Nope. So...
The cairn is in a bad way. Dusk, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to keep clear.
You really thought I'd leave you behind like that? You should know me better than that by now. Besides, looks like you need all the help you can get. I really don't want to lose my front row tickets to the Cahal show.
This isn't your fight.
Yeah, well, I think that's for me to decide.
Well, if you really want to help.
I'll go look after the injured. I rang the Weatherstormers and asked them to lend us a hand, too. Don't worry about me.
Really
you just do what you gotta do.
Although I suppose it is his point. Or his point that, yes, it is his choice to decide. More spirit. Okay, so it takes 4 spirit points. That is a sword and a stone. Ludmilla, I've never been comfortable with words, but I needed to talk to you. You've been gone for a few months now. Cahal left as well, just after you. He left the pack. I told him to stay, take his place, that his place was here. He didn't listen. He left Adana in my care. He thought he was dangerous for her. I'm trying to train your daughter to become the best Garou possible. I don't want to relive what happened that day when that damned Black Spiral Dancer took you away from us. It's my fault. You should never have gone on that mission. I'll never forgive myself.
Rodko must have written this when he lost his sister.
But yes, no, basically, Ludmilla is a human.
Agnes didn't even know how to fight. He was a spirit healer, a caretaker of children.
Endrin doesn't show anyone mercy, and we won't either.
And what ended up happening was they were like, "Oh,
How?
she could get
She
hurt,"
was in the back,
and then
tending
she
to the
got hurt.
wounded.
It's all my fault. They had a sniper. I just couldn't take him out in time.
Can I not? There we go. The storytelling is on point.
They killed Leandra? But she was pregnant.
They knew it too. The fuckers laughed about it as they did it.
What about Xander, her husband?
He saw it happen, and they shot him right after.
Mostly from Russia, the Silver Fangs accord significant importance to the what is this? To the purity of the bloodline as well as their ancestors. What is this sentence? Natural leaders, the Silver Fangs have for many years taken the role of chief in the Western Pacts. However, since their bloodlines has weakened, the Silver Fangs have withdrawn into themselves. Rare are those who now cross the Ural Mountains to lead the fight for Gaia in the West. Despite the slow demise of their tribe, the Silver Fangs have kept their intrepid and heroic temperament, the final testimony of their golden age.
Bold and heroic. That's Rodko to a T.
Are we Silver Fangs? Is that what we are? Darrow Chronicles, Fianna. Natives of Ireland, the Fianna play a role as bards and guardians of tradition. As such, they are not just interested in their own history, but in the history of all the tribes. In some ways, the Fianna consider themselves to be the guardians of all Garo culture. They glorify the war that all werewolves must fight, sing their thirst for celebration, and recount without equal the legendary battles of the
Bards.
past.
Gotta be kidding.
It has been many a year since I last felt your presence, warrior of Gaia.
It's been nearly as long since anyone called me that.
Your cairn needs you, and the wild has need of your protection. The Eater of Souls is fighting with all his might to take control of it. And he is winning. The corruption takes many forms, but the effects are always the same. You must help us fight back.
It could be. We don't know. Those bards might be as spoony as you can imagine them. They're still wolves, though.
I came back to find my daughter. Have you seen her?
Adana, a dear friend, and always respectful of nature. You fear for her safety then. She too is fighting for Gaia in her own way. But do not worry. You both walk the same path. You will find each other in time.
It does indeed look cool. Doesn't move much, though.
Battles. You will need power. Power I can provide by helping you develop your warrior gifts.
Thank you, Ethan.
You may find lost spirits during your travels. Return them to me, and I will be able to strengthen your natural abilities.
Why is this tree
One
sloth
last
squatting?
request before you depart. Many of your kin fell in combat. I would ask you to bury them. You will find their bodies both inside and around the cairn. Your penumbra vision will show you the way. Soothe their souls and send them to me, so that they may travel to the wild without being captured by the worm.
I will if I can, but my priority is Endron's training center.
Weaken the forces of the worm there, but never forget your brothers and sisters. Gaia needs you.
So what you're saying, Blackjack, is that it's driving you wild. Is that right? Is this how many? Okay, it takes more skill points to unlock the later stuff. Ooh, that actually seems really useful. Tactical. Use bolts to destroy security cameras. Reinforce what? Since when were werewolves able to fire lightning bolts? Oh, no. Okay. No, it's not a lightning bolt. Like an actual crossbow bolt. Gotcha.
I hope Rodko's changed his mind.
We were born to be wild. Why don't we just, you know, repurpose this mech here? This mech seems useful. So I still need to find more souls. Hey, buddy.
I went to see Fenn. He's gotten so weak. Please, Rodko, let me help him. Let me deal with this training center.
Why is it that you care now, Cahal? We were so easy to ignore when we went right in front of you. What? You want to be part of the pack again?
I want to help the pack. I want to protect Adana.
But you don't intend to rejoin us.
I've already given into rage and killed one of our kin, Rodko. I can't take the risk of doing it again.
You already know I disagree. Nonetheless, we are united by those we mourn. So I'll accept your help.
We already asked about that.
So what can you tell me about this so-called training center?
Ava managed to get a hold of the mine blueprints to help us prepare for our previous attack. The site's weak point is its power supply. They apparently haven't had the time to give it a proper upgrade. The whole thing is powered by one big propane tank, just like it was when it was a mine.
I see. So if I blow up the tank, the whole mine will cave in, taking the training center with it. Then we'll need explosives. You'll be happy to know I didn't come back empty-handed.
I'm aware. I met your new friend, Dusk, right? He gave me the explosives you two stole. We've still got a problem, though. We don't know the layout of the site, and I'm too injured to go with you. Huh. I don't like touching the stuff, but I suppose I'll use Ava's radio equipment to guide you. That should do the trick.
Perfect. So we'll stay in radio contact.
Take the explosives and go. Good luck, Cahal.
I still love that there are some hacktivist werewolves out there. The glasswalkers. Now, Penumbra Vision was supposed to show me where the souls were.
Hello, Dusk, my friend. I owe you one.
Would you recommend the Elex/Gothic/Rise series at all, Sunganif? Since you were the one who brought him up.
Fianna warrior and survive.
Hey.
Leandra, be at peace. I will protect the cairn. Go to Efen.
Of course, Gaul. I'm glad I got to see you. One last time.
Your eyes open. If any of those assholes show themselves
Iron Wind, your struggle is over. Ifen is waiting for you.
Kahal, keep fighting. Protect the Cairn for me.
Game saved. I imagine that means that we've got combat coming up.
They're currently recruiting at their training center.
Then, perhaps I need to enlist.
You know, just this guy comes out of the forest, tattoos up and down his arm. Homid area. In some areas, Kahal can freely walk around undetected in his homid form. No suspicion whatsoever. We can enrage at any moment.
You see the kit they're supplying people with? Must be worth a fortune.
Tell me about it. I mean,
now then. It's still stealth if no one's alive at the end. Where's that sniper? You know, the funny thing is that I was expecting it to be more of a choice to go into big werewolf, big bad form to murder all the small man-mans, but no, not really. You can just murder them whenever you want.
Take him down!
Hi. Jesus, does everyone have shotguns? Save yourself, indeed.
Sell themselves to Endrin and the Worm. Death is a blessing.
You should see a command post overlooking the waiting room. You'll have a computer inside and a service door leading into the mine. That computer will allow you to open the service door and cut communications with the lower floor. The people in the training center will have no idea what's going on just above their heads.
Where is this command center? Ah, apparently right here. This is like a better version of Dark. Actually, between this and Dark, you could probably be like, ah, yes, Vampire the Masquerade, but not. And Werewolf the Apocalypse, but not. Except this one's actually Werewolf the Apocalypse, and that's sort of disappointing. I have one spirit point available to spend. I don't know what the roar is, but I'm taking it. To be fair, I'm also playing this on easy because I was like, I'm playing this to have a goofy time. Not necessarily to have a good time.
What was that sound?
Hi.
Intruders.
Hi. Oh no, I've been shot. I still don't know how to roar. Apparently I can roar. I don't know why we needed to unlock the ability to make loud noises with our mouths. Maybe if it was like a Dragonborn roar, that could be understandable. Jesus, those heavy attacks. Hi? No, you're coming with me, bro. Apparently, there are ways to make the Krynos form even more formidable in combat, but I almost feel like I really don't need to be more formidable in combat, and that's almost certainly because I'm playing this on easy. Actually, making noise with your moist warm face hole is very difficult. Oh god, please don't say it like that. Moist warm face hole. I've been thinking recently I need to do another run of Prey. Because I really love Prey, and I kind of want to do some shenanigans in Prey.
I'm in the mine. The propane tank's at the center of the site. There should be a service door that leads there.
Prey 2017.
Major Grainer's offering a bonus for anyone who brings back one of their leaders' heads.
Damn. Cross your fingers we're gonna be part of the team for the next attack.
Oh shit, oh shit. Help! Send security!
Hi. Yeah, they never made it 2. 2017 is unrelated to the original one in any way, which honestly is really annoying. Because apparently Bethesda killed the second Prey, or the second original Prey, just so that they could acquire the name Prey. And then they slapped it on a game that didn't even use it properly. Like, the name Prey has nothing to do with what happens in Prey. And it's just, I will go over this particular hill over and over again because it's a really stupid way to name a game. Sorry. It annoys me a lot. Bethesda's an idiot for doing this. Woo! Like an absolute dumbass. Okay, these require 2. Oh god, they require 4 at the maximum. And there's also Frenzy. Oh, it's so bad. Like, here's the thing. People, like, I can guarantee you that if they had named Prey 2017, I don't know, something like Psycho Shock, it would have been received way better. But because of Bethesda's bungling of the naming of Prey 2017, we ended up getting a situation where we're never gonna get another Prey 2017. Even though we really need a sequel to that game. God damn it. They killed their own franchise by naming it badly. It's so stupid. You haven't played Prey 2017? You should. You really should. It is very good. Pretty much everyone who I know who has also played it alongside me has agreed with me. It is very good. I have a crossbow. I still don't know how to use that crossbow.
Welcome, soldier, to Endron's training. We're about to undergo a state-of-the-art training is over. You'll be outfitted with the best equipment that money can buy. Before you begin, you'll be given a checkup by our medical staff. During this comprehensive... Looks like we're fucking with this guy.
Hi. Oh, not a murder. Still not a murder. Where's my head? Where's my head? Where's my head at? I don't know. Ah, that's the roar. There we go. Yeah, at some point I gotta play the original Prey. Actually, you know what? I might do that. Let's do something real quick before I forget. Is the bot actually running? And no, the bot has crashed again. Why does the bot keep crashing? Hold up. By the way, Sungunu, I don't know if you noticed this, but we are actually doing a fundraiser, and this is the reason why we're streaming this right now. And that fundraiser is for One Tree Planting to try and plant as many trees as we can. We're trying to hit 2,000. It's taking... We're actually going pretty good. We got 3K at this point, and I am matching any amount that people make, or any donation that people make. So if you would like to help, I would really appreciate it, or if you know anyone who would be willing to help. Either or, really. Like, I just want to get 2,000. Oh yeah, it's super expensive, but you know what? I need to do this. I'm still matching you. I said that I would match up to $1,000, and we still haven't reached $1,000 donated.
You're going to have to cut through the medical sector to get there.
Indeed, the Mad Lad. Hold up. Where the heck are we going? We're apparently going over here. I don't know how to get over there. I'll look around. Maybe there's a vent or something that I need to go through. But yeah, if we can get to 2,000, I'm going to be super happy because that'll be my new record. Last year we actually got higher than that, or we got to 1.2K. There's the door. Why would you put a locked door with a... This is just 2 buttons to open a door.
Something into their recruits.
We're aware. Endron's soldiers reek of the worm. We've been trying for weeks to figure out just what's in that serum of theirs.
I'm baffled by why they would put the computer to open a door in the same room, not a foot away from the door that it opens.
How long will it be before our latest batch of recruits is trained? 2 months for most of them.
Wolfie wolf. Wolfie wolf. I'm sorry. Just, this game baffles me. And this is just to prove that I can, in fact, do stealth if I need to.
Put it down.
Oh, maybe not.
Heads up,
They have a security breach.
We can't actually do stealth. Never mind. I don't. Do you like my catch? We caught a fish this big. He's so big. Do you see him? I don't know. So what I'm doing here is I'm holding 3, which is supposed to be the roar, but I guess you can't do the roar while you got someone in your hands. So he's dead. They really, like, they actually can't do anything to me. Frenzy mode. Yep, exactly. Your economy is a full-on disaster area. You just lost your second job, and the widow of an old mate just lost her job. So, oh god, I'm sorry. That's understandable. If you can't donate, don't feel super pressured to do so. That is definitely understandable.
So the injections have something to do with the worm.
We think so, but we can't prove it yet. That's one of the things Ava and Adana are investigating.
What do they call the servants of the worm? I forget. Woo. Boing. Look at this. Okay. Okay, you haven't really seen this much, Sun Gnif. Look at this jump animation. Boing, 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 boing. I don't know why, but this jump animation makes me laugh. I feel like the wolf jumps in the air and then immediately goes limp. Cannot grab new flask. Cannot get you flask.
There's silver here. Lots of it. The smell's overwhelming.
It must be in their armory.
There are exactly 3 cases of silver here. Four. Okay, there's a lot of cases of silver here. Boing, boing, boing. A mech!
Alert! All personnel. The security of this installation has been compromised. The site is under lockdown.
Oh Jesus, that actually does a lot of damage. I require much healing. There we go. We're good. Do I... Oh, okay, it explodes. I was about to say, what's it doing? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Prototype, actually. Except a lot less open world. You know, that's a game I should play on stream at some point. Prototype.
I hate exos. I made it to the propane tank. But there's a soldier guarding it. He's more monster than man, though. Just muscles stacked on muscles.
One of their elite soldiers. One way or another, you're gonna have to deal with him.
You've heard good things and but never tried it? Oh yeah, it was one of those games that was like, it was lightly memeable, which meant that a lot of people made a lot of memes about it. One of my favorite moments in Prototype was picking up a man and then chucking him at a sensor drone several blocks away and actually hitting the sensor drone. It was a hell of a throw. I wonder if I can do this all stealthy sneaky beaky like. Stealthy beaky. What? What? Can you guys see me?
Shit.
Oh, okay. I suppose we're doing this now. Ah, dang it. Well, we got rid of the silver. You imagine the aerodynamics of a human projectile would be conducive to precision flinging over a distance of several blocks. That is why muscle mass is my favorite augment in that game. It may not be flashy, but damn does it get the job done. There's very few things that satisfy me more than punching a tank to death.
To set the explosives.
Yeah, okay, stealth is optional here.
There we go. The explosives are in place.
It's a big propane tank. I sell propane and propane accessories. Also, this doesn't look like a mine at all. When they said that this was some sort of mine, I assumed that it would, you know, look somewhat like a mine. But no, this is just a facility. I sell. You know, at least they'll have a clean burning hell, right? Carrying too many crossbow bolts. Still don't know how to use crossbows. Hey, Dupless, do you know how to use crossbows? I think they said early on, but I sure as hell don't know what it is. That's a clean burn in the hell, I tell you.
I'll flush them out. We have a security, so we're going loud. Let's do this thing.
All right then. Hi. Let's see here. Ah, get back here. Hey. Oh heck! Oh, thanks for the follow. This needs to die. Yeah. I don't know how these combos work. They just seem to sort of do their own thing. I'm mashing the button and it works, I guess. Oh yeah, that's a good thing to frenzy again. Need to keep eating people. Can I? Yeah! That's a good finisher. And of course the mech is made of paper mache. So it has no weight once it explodes. It's great. I love my paper mache mechs. MechWarrior 5 also has this problem. Looks more like the corporate office building with the plumbing showcasing. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Turn off the cameras. Major Granner. Oh, this is Lefty. The first contingents of the elite troops will finish their training on the forecasted date. The results are positive. Their physical performance is far above the norm. However, those that survive the program lose mobility. Well, that's not surviving. We shall be sending a report on this matter to the prison lab scientists so the program can be improved. We shall be sending you a unit of elite soldiers in the coming weeks. General Command wants you to know that they expect a weekly report on them.
This is about those big bastards.
Damn it. How dare you make me switch back to my wolf form? I was enjoying the leaping.
You should see air vents running along the top of the walls in some rooms. When the ventilation system isn't running, those ducts will lead you straight outside.
I don't see the ventilation systems he's talking about.
Search the warehouse. If you find the intruder, don't try to blame him. Give the alert.
I mean, if they lose all mobility, then they'd become stones, right?
What?
Hi.
Security, we have a security bullet.
Hi. Wait, who just shot me? Stop tasing me, bro. You didn't need that shield. Hey. Sometimes there's some weirdness with the combat system if I'm using something that requires a target. I'm not sure why it happens, but he just suddenly stops acting for a bit. If that happens at a bad time, I really hope we never see it happen at a bad time. Doors. Okay, that was clearly a save chamber.
Flamethrower exos have just cleared testing. Just got the green light for their deployment.
Flamethrower exos. That sounds bad. That sounds bad indeed. Is that one?
Whoa. You're not supposed to be.
I am stealthy. Trust me. That is definitely the sound of a bear rather than a wolf. You know, I'm actually kind of surprised that there are that many wolf sounds in here. Oh, that one's dead. It does seem weird to me that the strong style is the one that has the ranged attack. Oh, I guess I gotta go find a door. Over here. There we are. Weird as this may sound, that one I actually appreciated.
I'm almost at the
because that was
control room.
supposed to be a stealth room before I botched stealth. Boing. I seem to be botching stealth a lot in this game. I'm not sure if that's because the stealth itself is bad or if I'm just bad.
What the hell? What the hell?
Security! Let's do this thing. We have a security breach.
Oh no.
I want an additional unit. Send.
Interesting. Excuse me. Jesus, that one came out of nowhere. Sorry about that. Did not mean to sneeze directly into the mic. We also just got another spirit point, which... Roar now has an increased area of effect and inflicts damage. Leap now okay, so we can roar people. Yes. I wish to scream at people. I assume that we need to unlock that with this.
The ventilation system's down.
Path is clear.
Oh, that vent shaft. Okay. Gonna go ahead through here.
Good news. Ava's just arrived back at the cairn and brought your daughter with her.
Hidana.
Any plants? What is that? That looks like a plant of some sort. Those are some mushrooms. Skill points, skill points. Yes, I'm aware that I have 2 available spirit points. I'm saving them up. Cool.
I imagine you'd like to see your daughter before anything else. She'll be in Ava's quarters, I'm sure.
Oh, hey, this is the room that I completely destroyed on the way in. Nice of them to completely rebuild it. No junk food, just earthly goods. Dude ate weird berries in the wood. Now he's seeing colors. He's getting higher. Maybe he'll set the plants on fire. Fire. Eating fire sounds good right about now. How do we get up here? Also, geez, we certainly have a home that is literally like 3 feet away from... Like, this is a lot of infrastructure. Solar panels? I don't know how those solar panels work, but they sure are staring up at that rock wall. I gotta get some solar panels for my house soon.
Nobody here, but our computer's on.
Kahal! You know I hate it when people mess with my stuff.
That's an impressive amount of equipment.
It's the bare minimum for leading a handful of activists against a megacorp like Indran.
Haven't changed much, have you? Aside from a couple of new lines on your face.
Thanks, asshole. You know, I always knew you'd come back. It was just a matter of when.
This isn't quite the reunion I had in mind.
But it's a happy one.
Lip ring?
I heard
That
about
is a
your
lip
handiwork at the mine.
Adana.
Kahal?
You must have a lot to talk about. I'll go check on the solar panels. Catch you later.
Adana, how are you doing? You've grown.
It's not worth trying to rebuild that bridge now, Kahal. Not after abandoning me for 5 years.
Oh, geez, that was 5 years, right? She don't understand. You don't know.
I had no other choice. If I had stayed, I would have been a danger to the pack. To you.
Yeah, that's what you told me when you left. I didn't believe it then either. You know, it was hard enough to get over Mom's death, but dealing with the fact that you chose to leave me behind when I needed you most, that left a scar. You were so focused on doing what you thought was right, that you never thought about what it might do to me.
I don't blame you if you hold it against me. but I still stand by my choice. I spent those 5 years finding my way back to the man I was. Even if you were with me, I wouldn't have been me, and you'd have been just as alone. I was in no state to look after you. I couldn't have been the father you needed. I wasn't.
Stop, Cahal. I'm really not in the mood to hear you rewrite our family history. Endrin just carved a bloody wound into my cairn. They killed my friends. Right now, all I care about is tearing Endrin apart.
Rodko told me you and Ava were undercover at Endrin during the attack.
That's right. I managed to infiltrate the fracking site. They just upped my security clearance, too. I've got access to their protected data. This is the best chance we've ever had at taking Endrin down. We sink them from the inside.
How was it with Rodko and Ava?
Honestly, it was hard at first. Rodko was... he was really mad at himself. Over you going away, over Mom's death. He obsessed over my first change. Trained me for months and months. But as we trained, I started thinking, I don't want to go through my first change.
Are you scared?
Fuck no. I just don't want to be a Garu. You're all too unstable. Mom wasn't a Garu, and she was one of the best fighters the Cairn had ever seen. I think that's why I drifted toward Ava and her way of doing things. Fortunately, Rodko mellowed out after a while.
I kinda... I don't really think that the game's developers understand that there are multiple different ways for Garu to fight for Gaia. The Glasswalkers and some of the other ones are definitely a lot different from the Silver Fangs. The Glasswalkers are actually hacktivists. They try to blend in with humans as much as possible. Ava could very easily have been just another Glasswalker. They're still werewolves, but they don't need the werewolf side of them to fight.
I was able to talk with him earlier. Seems like he's gotten more open-minded in these past few years.
It took him some time to come around, but he finally realized that Ava's methods serve Gaia just as well as his do. Now he's got no problem with the idea of working with humans, or my choice to follow in Mom's footsteps.
You really do take after your mother. Took me aback at first.
I miss her too, Cahal. I think about her every day.
She would have been proud of you.
If you say so.
I wonder if this is where the camera was supposed to be, or if it was supposed to be a little bit more towards the right.
I'm proud of you, too.
That's nice of you to say and all, but I know you didn't want me to follow her path. That you wanted me to be a warrior like you and Rodko.
I don't know about that. But Garu's life has its share of problems, too. I can't blame you for following your mother's example. She really was exceptional.
She sacrificed herself for Gaia. And she didn't abandon me, so you know.
Wow.
Anyway, Ava and I will keep working at Endrin's fracking site. We're gonna take those assholes down from the inside.
Endrin's built a fracking site.
It was a rush job. They'd set it up and posted guards before we had any time to react. It's a danger to nature and the spirits alike. Those sites are one of the greatest threats Gaia faces today. It hurts my heart to work there. But I also know that I'm the best chance we've got of putting a stop to it. Soon.
Sink Endrin from the inside. And how do you plan on doing that?
A while back, Ava, Rodko, and I discovered that Endrin's injecting its new recruits with a special serum that makes them more... everything.
Yeah, I saw it myself when I was in their training center. The injection transforms people. Makes them stink of the worm.
There's more to it than that. When I first joined Endrin's ranks, I was trying to figure out what was going on with their biofuel project. But while I was analyzing the formula for the biofuel, I noticed an encrypted molecule within it. No employees have access to its composition. That same molecule is in the substance they're injecting their troops with, as well as another project, the Earthblood
Ooh, title drop.
The Earthblood Protocol. Any idea what that's about?
Not yet. But that can wait until after we figure out what this mystery molecule actually is. Once we figure out what that mystery molecule really is, we'll know what they're pumping their soldiers with, and their plans for this biofuel. Then we'll leak that info to everyone who'll listen, block the biofuel's launch, and hopefully put the final nail in Endron's coffin. Thing is, right now the encryption they're using on their data is impossible to break. That's why we came back. We wanted to tell Rodko how we were stuck and figure out what to do from here.
How can I help?
If you want to help, go meet with Ava. She and Rodko will be figuring out our next steps.
Alright, I'll go check in with her and then have a talk with Rodko. Any idea where I'll find her?
By our solar panels. If you've got any other questions, you'll find me with the rest of the pack. They need me.
But I need you too, Ava. Or Adana. 80.
How you doing, big guy? Figured I'd get out of the way, let you catch up with 80. Though, from the look on your face, it doesn't look like it went well.
Might as well confess about it.
She's still angry at me for leaving.
Can you blame her? Shit, being a teenager's bad enough, but Ludmilla's death, your exile, it was all hard on her. But you did what you had to. You had to get away from us to get yourself back on track.
That's what I tried to tell her.
I've been telling her that for years. Never eased her pain, though. But you're back now. It'll pass. Just give it time.
Adana told me about your mission to infiltrate the fracking site.
Yeah, about that. We're currently at a roadblock. Endron's data encryption is uncrackable.
So she said.
Our only way to get our hands on that data is to take it directly from the server in their lab. But surveillance is tight. Even Adana couldn't get in there without being caught. And I don't think I could create a big enough distraction to draw their security's eyes away.
What's Rodko think about you two going undercover like this?
As you might imagine, he was a little resistant at first. But once he understood what we wanted to do, he gave us the green light.
Sounds like you've got something in mind.
If we want to draw security's attention, we have to hit them hard. Blowing up the refinery should do the trick. But that's not happening until we can get into the fracking site. That's step one. The site is protected by an electric fence and a myriad of cameras.
Okay, fracking site is an unfortunate name. Because thanks, Babylon. No,
if someone could get
Battlestar.
into the dam and connect me to their network, I could access their system discreetly.
Allowing you to cut the power to their defenses without their notice.
Okay.
Exactly.
But
we can worry about the fracking site after that.
Okay.
Everyone else hears the fracking from Battlestar. And it's just like, oh man.
It's good to have you back.
It's that goddamn site over there.
But if you don't mind, I'd like to take a few moments for myself. Lost some friends during the attack.
Don't worry.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. I guess it's just Babylon, or Battlestar Galactica that turned it into a swear word. Real world shale oil extraction technique. I had no idea.
How are things on your end?
We're holding up, but I'm afraid our problems are far from solved.
One less problem, now that you're back. It's been too long, brother.
People are going to get poisoned. The new lab of theirs is still under construction, and their security's full of holes. It's the perfect time to stage an attack.
We split into 3 teams. You two take the north entrance. Me, Joe, and Ryan will take the south. Alex, Danny, Quinn, you 3 create a diversion at the east entrance.
Everyone stay in contact. If we hear even a whisper of trouble, we're out of there. Be ready to act as soon as I hear from our mole.
I'm sorry. I will admit that transformation is actually really seamless. It's actually pretty good. Cannot get you, Flask. Rodko, we can't make any progress on the biofuel. Endron owns the exclusive patent and its composition is held secret within the company. Nobody in Adana's team has any information on it. we'll have to go and get the data directly from the lab servers, but the place is under high security. Idana can't get there without risk of her being detected, and I can't help her. We have to find a way of getting our hands on that data. We'll return to the cairn soon to talk to you about it.
This letter must have been sent just before the attack on the cairn.
So, were you able to talk with your daughter?
Yeah.
As you might imagine, there's still a lot of tension there.
Between the attack on the cairn and your sudden return, she's going through a lot right now. Give her time.
Ava said the same thing. I hope you're both right. Speaking of Ava and Idana, they told me about their plan to get their hands on the encrypted data inside the fracking site's laboratory.
To bring Endron down from the inside, yes. I think they've got the right idea. If we manage to chase Endron from this region, they'll just continue their dirty work elsewhere. It's time for a decisive blow. So we follow Ava and Idana's plan. We'll attack the dam to bring down the defenses of the fracking site. I want you to lead the incursion. You coordinate with Ava and Idana over comms, and allow them access to the dam's network.
Ava gave me the rundown. But if I set off a single alarm, things will get very dangerous very quickly.
I know. One sign something's amiss, and Tank Girl will be at the dam before you know it. So while you're sneaking through the inside of the dam, I'll be creating a diversion on the outside. That should keep her attention off you. And even if someone does raise the alarm at the dam, Tank Girl will have no idea why you're really there.
Good. You can count on me.
Excellent. We'll have Declan meet you near the dam. He's got the relays you'll place to get Ava and Idana access to Endron's network.
I'm sorry. Tank Girl is possibly the worst name for an antagonist that I've ever heard.
There's still a long way to go. But life's picking up again in the cairn.
That sounds like something from Metal Gear, actually.
I hope you can see this, wherever you are.
Because Metal Gear was all about that intentionally bad writing.
Just buried Ironwind.
I figured you'd be the one burying all of us.
Don't mind me. I'm just a big fluffy dog. Pet my head. Oh, really? Huh. I wonder if that's actually intentional then. Rodko. I haven't had much time to see you since Idana was born, and I don't want you to feel as though I've abandoned you, so I've taken some time to write to you. A lot has changed these last few months with my marriage to Cahal and the birth of Idana, and I know that your duties as pack leader take up a lot of your time. But I want you to know that I'm proud of what you're doing, for the pack, for Tarker's Mill, and for our fight for Gaia's survival. If ever you want to talk about any of that, know that your little sister is always there for you. Ludmilla.
Idana was only a few days old when Ludmilla wrote this letter.
Birds. There's tons of spirit points in the area. You have 3 available spirit points to spend now. There's even a film from the 90s. Where the heck is that up there?
Did you hear about those activists hiding out in the woods? Endron attacked their camp yesterday.
Activists, my ass. They're goddamn terrorists. I'm glad Endron's putting them in their place.
Yep, probably not.
Hey, Call. Heard about your little light show at the mine. Didn't lose a finger playing with those fireworks, did you?
Even so, the training center was just the start. Now comes the hard part.
You know I'm here if you need me.
Thanks, Dusk. I'll let you know.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, Kahal, right?
You must be Declan. You with Lambda Mankind?
That's right. Ava's told me all about you. It's an honor, really.
I don't know about that. I hear you've got the relays I need to install at the dam.
Yeah, I got them right here. You need anything else?
Oh, so, Frack actually did originate with the Battlestar Galactica series way back in 1978. Oh, man. Talk about the Endron Dam.
What do you know about the dam?
After you took down their training center, they doubled down on security at all the other sites in the region. Even if Rocco draws their attention, you're still going to have a lot of resistance. They've even brought in some of their elite guards from Nevada. And these guys are huge. I don't even know if you could call them human anymore.
We've met, but I had no idea they were from Nevada.
Well, the training center you took out wasn't the only cart Endron had in its hand.
That figures. How'd you meet Ava, anyway?
By investigating her, really. I used to be a cop, tasked with putting her and Lambda Mankind away. And I tried, but Ava runs a clean operation. That didn't make the bosses happy, though. They told me to falsify evidence to bring him down. That's when I realized they were in Endron's pocket. I tried calling him out, but the whole precinct came down on me like a ton of bricks. I had no choice but to run. And I ran to Ava. I pledged my life to fighting Endron.
You and the other humans. You know who it is you're working with, right? This isn't just ideology for us.
Yeah, I know. I know what you are. Ava told us everything. Trust me, Kahal. We're all on the same side here. We're fighting for the survival of the planet, whatever the cost.
I should be good.
Before you go, I've got a favor to ask. We've identified a key player working at the dam. We think she's got important information on whatever Endron's up to in Nevada. Her name's Victoria Vokes. We need you to question her. Get whatever info out of her you can.
Keeping the cairn safe is my top priority here, but I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Good luck, Kahal.
Oh, no worries. I often forget that there's another Battlestar Galactica before the one that commonly showed on Sci-Fi. Woo! Oh, I'm sorry. Just this jamp is definitely the most jampy jamp that you'll ever see a jamp. Boing.
This truck was destroyed when Major Greener squadron.
Oh. No? Something over there. It's Sungnif. Remind me when you ended up finding me. I don't remember what game you discovered me on. It wasn't when I was playing Earthbound, was it? Shred. Oh, right. Yep, that makes sense. How's Shred been doing? I haven't been able to catch many of his streams lately. I mean, to be fair, it has probably been quite a while. Aha, here we are. Alright, we're gonna try and stealth this, okay?
I've ID'd the civilians taking readings on the nearby riverbank. Should I warn the commander?
No, they're working for us.
Ooh, awful hours ain't fun. Is that why he hasn't been streaming as much lately? Oh yeah, I saw that they merged channels so that it's now Shred and Nero.
Oh shit! What? Trespasser sighted.
Wow, I don't know how to stealth apparently in this game. Ah, yes, the explosive barrels. I was wondering when those would show up. They had to at some point. You don't need more men, you need more guns. And more specifically, bigger guns. With silver. More men ain't gonna do shit. Alright. No problem, Sun Gnif. You're not gonna be missing too much anyway. I'm going to be wrapping up in about 15 minutes here, so don't worry too much.
What does the commander intend to do about these activists?
You'll know as soon as I do. For now, sit tight.
Bye. Oh geez, the heals heal a ton. We are not good at stealth. We probably never will be. booze-fueled werewolf.
Ava, I'm at the entrance to the site.
Good. The dam is down below. I'll give you the targets once you're in.
Try to be careful.
Don't worry, this isn't my first rodeo.
You know what? That's actually not the worst place to stop, since we have just saved. So we'll go ahead and go back to the main menu. Oh. So we'll wrap up there. Well, thank you everyone who has been watching. I hope you've all enjoyed this. This was all done as part of the Crossroads fundraiser that we are currently doing. We're still trying to hit 2,000. We are getting there. I think, did someone actually donate? Oh no. Hold up. Someone donated, didn't they? I'm gonna check. It's gonna happen. Whoop. Your fundraising. If someone did donate, I really apologize. The stupid thing has not been working very well. Oh, it's continue with Twitch. Wow. And now apparently just giving isn't working very well. Can I just view it? Please? That's better. Oh, and me. The bot's not working in response to your question. Anyway. Let's go ahead and just sign off for now. Thank you everyone who's been supporting, and thank you also to my Patreon supporters: Tenace Games, Zebgrin, Slime Hunter, Walks with Gorillas, my dad, Kremlin Kev, Desalona, Miss Mango Plays, NBFF, Alpha Mango, Kawoke, Federtanium, Molly Copper, and Paper Duplis for continuing to support the stream. Until next time, I hope you all have a safe trip through the dark forest, and I will see you all later. I'm going to figure out what the